Hey, Sean from Unstoppable Force. I'm in a weird band. I do weird stuff. My band does weird stuff too with me when I do the weird stuff. But hey, this video isn't about me or that band, which is my band. It is about another band that made it hard for us to play. And I don't mean they came up on stage and literally made it hard for us to play. I'm talking about things they would do that hindered how the show ran. And the reason why I want to talk about this is so other people do not repeat the same things that this band does. I don't like to make fun of bands, which I'm about to, but I don't like to do it because I feel like every band deserves a shot and has potential. And if I could make every small band ever be a big band, I would. But bands aren't going to be big by doing the things these people did. So let's just go into it. So the show is an October show for a bigger name, like a fairly big name in music. And we're opening for them. And there's another band opening for them. What I remembered this band doing at that last show was unbelievably bad. They're playing right before the headliner. These guys were clearly thinking, this is going to be our break. So they start playing. And they're not playing well. People are not very enthusiastic about what they're hearing or seeing, which is fair enough. And then, if anything, that makes me feel bad. I was actually seeing this and going like, oh, I just feel bad. But as they went on, it was clear that there were many things that were wrong. Many things that they shouldn't be doing. Like, for example, breaking guitars. Now, they didn't actually break the guitars, mind you. But what they were doing was the guitarist was playing so hard on these songs, these solos, that the strings would break constantly. And he had a plethora of backup guitars that he kept pulling from. And just seeing that is like, ooh. Because honestly, it doesn't really make a big difference, but for a sound engineer, that's gonna suck. Because every guitar is gonna sound different, you know what I mean? So I don't know if they're gonna have to change the mix or anything, but it's a bit of a nuisance, is all I'm saying. And then, about, I don't know, halfway through, I think like their second song or something, this thing happens halfway during a solo. Guitarist is soloing, breaks the strings, takes it off, walks over, mind you the rest of the band's still playing, grabs another guitar, plugs it in, tunes it. He's just standing there, tuning. And eventually he finishes, turns on everything, and starts playing the rest of the song. But I'm sitting there going like, wow, that's super unprofessional. When people are sitting there watching, they want to be entertained. And you need to take that seriously, otherwise you're disrespecting your audience, you know? And these guys clearly were not on the same page as their audience. Because for him to kind of just nonchalantly change his guitar and tune it, which should be done before the set, it shows you don't care about what the audience paid to see. You know what I mean? Anyway, after this, during this song, the bassist, on the same note as what I just said, takes off his bass, goes to the back, grabs a box, puts it on his shoulder, points to the audience. Who wants this box? Nah, probably wasn't like that. He probably didn't say those words, but I do remember the moment, alright? He didn't, I don't know if everyone was on the same page as him, but either way, he chucks this box into the audience, and it lands on some guy's face. Like, guy comes back up. It wasn't good. This is a huge no-no, and you know why. Someone, I don't know what was in that box, but it was not face-worthy, okay? Like, you don't want to hurt your audience, all right? Not only do they not care about the entertainment value, they hurt an audience member. It wasn't until later where I realized going on their Facebook page, I'll be honest, I looked it up, I had to look. The thing that was in that box was a toaster, a metal toaster. They chucked a metal toaster onto this guy's face. Don't do it. Bad. Step 2, don't throw toasters onto audience face. Okay? So, they finished that. Okay, third song. They, once again, halfway through in the song, the bassist takes off his bass. You'll notice a trend here. takes off his bass, walks back, grabs a backpack this time, opens it, reaches in, and I'm thinking, because I'm on the balcony, I'm not in the audience for this, it's not just me, my singer too, we're both sitting there and we're just like, whatever you're about to do, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, please, for the love of God, don't do what you're about to do. I don't know what it is, but don't do it. And what he does is he pulls out a mannequin arm. Like, seriously, multiple choice question here. What mannequin arm? Was it there? Was it on your choice list? I bet it wasn't. Bet it wasn't. Anyway, he chucks it into the audience. Reaches in again. Another arm. Chucks it. Leg. Chucks it. He starts chucking a whole mannequin's worth of appendages into this audience. And before he's able to finish this, the appendages are being thrown back at him. Read your audience. Read it. Don't just do things. Know what they want. Know what they're okay with. Because apparently they're not okay with mannequins. They shouldn't be. Mannequin limbs. So he empties the rest of the backpack into the audience. And I'm sitting there going, "Haw," and then they're going, "Haw." I shouldn't be like that. They're doing their big rock ending, okay? They're like, we're rocking it out. Oh, ending. Basically, it seemed like the ending of the concert, but then I looked at my clock and I was like, how far are they really into their set? And it was only 15 minutes in. They did a big rock ending, and it was a big rock ending halfway through their set. So in other words, everyone's climaxed, and not a good kind of climax. You know, They go into their next song, and at this point, we're all checked out. We're just like, ah. But then, after a few more broken guitars, they go into a cover of a Kanye West song. That Kanye West song being, what's the one where they're like, "You're such a I love it." So they start playing that, but it's really bad, okay? Because the bassist is doing the bass line, the drummer is just jamming it out, who is the only professional member of the band. That's because they hired him, that's what I found out later. But he was actually rocking it the whole show, and I was like, you go, drummer, you get that check. But the bassist was doing the bass, the guitarist, I think, was doing a solo, as in, I don't know what it really was. But anyway, he would randomly stop. He would start singing some of the lyrics, but it would be wrong. I don't even know the song that well, but I know they were wrong. And he would solo, and at one point the bassist stopped playing the bass, and he started going, you know, doing the rap. I'm sick, I like to quit, I like to I like it. Except he once again wasn't right, and words were messed up, jumbled. It was bad, and at this point, like the quality here is just, you know, right at the bottom. It's not a good quality, bad quality product I'm perceiving through my eyes and my ears. It's not okay. So in other words, what's the lesson of this one? Don't play this song like this ever. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I'm going crazy. It felt like a fever dream, everyone. It felt like I wasn't watching something that was real. I felt like I was in a nightmare, and understanding how it feels like to be scared of being in a bad situation on stage. No one wants to be the bad band. No one. And I don't want you to be the bad band. I want to let you know how to not be. And it's easy. Don't do the things I'm saying. Just be creative. Have fun. Don't throw mannequin knives onto your audience or toasters. Anyway, last song. We get to the last song. Thank God it's the last song. I don't remember what it was. All I remember is they tried to really end it in style, and that is the style being taking one of the mannequins that are on the wall. They had a mannequin sitting in the back. You know, it's sitting there. Bass is halfway through the song. Takes it, and it's just like, chucked it. Guess what happens? Multiple choice number 2. Does A happen? They disassemble the mannequin and then throw it back at him? It's A. They do that. They take I literally saw the thing get sucked into this audience, and then right before they're ending their set, because they're doing the big rock ending too, the singer I'm not singer, the bassist. The bassist is a mad man, I'm telling you. He grabs this microphone, he starts chanting his band name, but he's not confident. Be confident. That's this next lesson. Otherwise, you're going to end up doing this. He says his band name 3 times in a chant. No one repeats it. It's awkward. He just water bottle, water. Read the room. Read the room. Read it like a book, please. So anyway, the last moment, the one that irked me during the Big Rock ending, as the bassist leaves that microphone to retreat into the cave of oops, did I just mess up? The microphone stand he was just holding just kind of like teeters and falls into the audience. At this point, the sound engineer is not having it, and he just like fucking runs it. He just like, oh, gotta get this back. Gotta get this back. Point is, he grabs the stand, pulls it back up, no microphone, and at this point, sound engineer's just like panic mode, and he's just like, give it back, give it back, give it back. And he does get it back, but it's clear at this point the venue isn't happy, and the last thing I saw after this band gets off the stage is a security guard holding them and taking them into the green room. Oh no. See, it just makes you feel bad. It leaves that bad taste in your mouth and your ears. And just don't do what this band did. Just don't. Just respect the other bands. Respect the venue. Respect yourselves. All I know is I've never seen them play in that venue again. They were mad problematic is what they were. Oh. So the lesson here is we may have a dinosaur that's inflatable on our stage, but at least we don't toss metal toasters on audience members' faces. The more you know.